All right, we are live. Our third game for Out of the Abyss. You are free from your shackles, broken out of the prison, along with several allies. You guys seem to trust in Stool, the little mushroom, and he suggested you follow Shushar's direction to his home. They almost impronounceably named Sloopendoop. That's probably very wrong. You made camp for the night, and we're getting ready to set out for your first full day traversing the Underdark.
Can everybody see? My screen just went gray.
Yeah.
Reconnect.
Try to open your eyes.
Always the easiest solution. So, you wake to another day in the dark, quiet, dripping caves. Jimjar has kind of regained consciousness and is kind of yelling out, "My legs! What's going on? Where are we?"
Hush! Don't be so loud.
My legs! I can't move them.
Can somebody give me some help over here?
Prince Derendil looks down. I assume you mean me, since you think I'm your laborer.
Anyone who could set a leg. Doesn't have to be you.
I look like I am skilled in medicine or can set a leg. Did you break his
I
leg?
could try to help, but I'm not trained to do it.
Fine, whatever.
So, roll a medicine check, or we try to set the
Somebody
leg.
have proficiency with medicine?
I have a
This is bad.
+3 for my wisdom, and that's it.
Awesome.
Does anyone have better?
I have a +5.
Okay.
But you broke his leg.
That's why you should try even more.
Snap his neck.
Yeah.
You'll
Put
break
him
Yeah.
out
something
of
else.
his misery.
I'm just gonna go for it. Just gonna go for it. Hey.
All right.
Try setting his leg.
Both of them or just one?
One, I don't want the DC to be super high.
Is that
Just
the one you
half.
broke?
Yes.
You kind of grab the bone and give it a little twist. There's a crunch noise, and he lets out a blood-curdling
Aren't you supposed to cover their mouth before you do this? What kind of doctor are you?
He screams, "Ah, leg!"
Pull out some cloth and stuff it in his mouth.
Topsy kind of runs over there with a dagger. Kill him! Kill him! He's going to get us all killed! Move!
And surprised he did it in the prison cell.
You move.
We're not
Not
killing
exactly like
anyone. We're only 7 days from a city. We can get him there. Actually, I have the perfect idea. Can we set his other leg? If we want to keep him quiet.
I can certainly try, but it's a little bit
Siobhan.
tricky.
As you hear that commotion, you notice you're the echo of something. You notice a few rocks kind of trickle off of the ceiling.
Ugh, those things are here again. We should start moving, or I don't know, deal with that guy.
What's after us?
The things that were on the ceiling before, those rocks with
Make
tentacles.
make a perception check.
Probably.
Who, me?
If you're looking at the ceiling to see what's up there.
Hell yeah. I will too.
6.
Beware the tentacles in the dark.
So, Siobhan, you see the outline of a shadowy creature. 8 legs
Oh, God.
creeping across the ceiling nearly right above Boglet. Kind of between Boglet and Hiri on the ceiling, maybe a little over 20 feet up. Then you see another and another.
There are spiders. Oh. You're fucking yelling. Drew them all here. Are they eyes? Or just passing by?
Make a survival or nature check.
Survival? I'm not a smart cookie.
You get the impression they are setting up to drop down on top of people.
I yell spread and like get back. I don't know. Everybody doesn't look like they're prepared at all.
Which is it? Spread or get back?
Same shit! They're gonna drop on us.
Well, let's run.
Everyone go ahead and roll initiative. I better add the NPCs too. Actually, I'm not going to add them. You guys just control them on your turns like we did before.
Sheet disappeared for the
Yeah,
NPC.
I don't have a sheet anymore.
Oh, I see it. Never mind. I always forget the little tab
Oh, prisoners. Okay, yeah, I see it now too. Okay.
I feel like Harris had Prince Derendil. Hiri. Who did Hiri have?
Lupita.
Oh yeah, he
That's him.
disappeared.
Yeah, I just put him on the map.
Well, actually, he hasn't been traveling with you. He's been hiding.
Fine.
I think
Sure.
Eldith is dead, right?
Yeah, Eldith is dead or captured.
Or both.
Is this an evil mushroom or is that our nice mushroom friend?
Sure, your friend was never an evil mushroom? But Quasit is up first. So 20 feet up, I don't.
Oh, I mean, it will. I don't know. He's going to. He's just gonna dodge. He's gonna look up at them and get ready to make sure they don't hit him.
Hey, Siobhan.
Range attack. Like I will say, I will. You can't hold a movement though. Fuck. Since they're on top of everybody, I'll just stay in place and hold my action to punch. To just punch them when they drop down.
All right, Edward.
Wait, Shushar had a spear.
Oh, I forgot.
No.
Yeah.
Shushar will also hold an attack. For the one closest to us.
So you're up, Ed.
As soon as my character sheet opens, I start blasting. Where are you? Guiding bolt. Pew.
Huh. Which one were you attacking?
I thought I selected it, but it's the one right above me.
It's
Okay.
hanging from a web and it just manages to swing to the side of the bolt.
Jim Jar will dodge and scream.
Oh yeah, his movement is 0 right now, by the way.
Awesome.
All right, Hiri.
When we were there, the bonus action was my echo guy up in the air, and he was an additional 5 feet attack. Spike.
All right, so you take aim and the spear stabs into the spider's stomach. From the ceiling, this nasty green-colored ooze drips from the wound. So, Boglet, heads or tails?
Tails.
That's heads. The giant spider is going to attempt to drop down on Edward.
Nice.
Edward, it drops down on you. You feel its pincers hit in the back of your neck, like going under your armor. I need you to make a con save.
Ay, ay, ay.
You feel the wound burn. You begin to feel lightheaded, but you focus. You only take 6 poison, so it was 13 total damage. Siobhan and Shushar had saved actions that they can use now because the spider is...
Okay. I'll strike it with my staff. Oh. And Shushar will bite. Oh.
The fish is biting the spider.
Yeah. Why not?
So, as you stab into it, Shushar jumps out and kind of grabs one of the little spider legs and begins to gnaw on it. It kicks him off.
I think you have another attack, don't you?
It's a bonus action. I
It
can
was a
only
help.
hold a.
Uh,
Yeah, I can't bonus hop.
Alright, the giant spider is going to attempt to drop down on Jimjar. Jimjar's prone,
This is how we lose Jim Jar.
probably.
You would have lost him anyways.
Is it elegant solution for our problem?
Maybe, but I'm not gonna say
It's a
that.
miracle.
So I think Jimjar's dead.
Jade, is it just free fall from the ceiling, or does it?
It lowers itself with the web.
Can I make an opportunity attack against it?
I'm not sure I understand.
It's this one here, right?
Yes, but isn't Jimjar in the space next to it?
No, I mean my echo thing. I can make an opportunity attack from that.
Fancy.
Right, but he's not leaving the Echo's melee range. Or was the
I thought it
Echo
was-
in the air?
The echo is in the air.
I misunderstood. Okay. Then yes, you can make an opportunity attack.
Hopefully, I'll miss and not save Jimjar.
You're not
Or
gonna
do.
kill it in one hit anyway.
You don't know that.
Besides, yeah,
Well,
I'm right.
as
you're
it-
That's
right.
a lot of damage. Why are you
Yeah,
dying?
as it drops down, you stab into its back. It screeches out and it lands on top of the little gnome and squishes him. Jimjar's dead.
Hooray!
Yeah.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Is the spider also dead?
Not quite. Apparently, the spider is a little bit tougher than that little gnome was. With 2 broken legs.
Just gotta break. Yep.
Tyke, you look up. Spider sliding down. Stool squeals. Watch out! All right. Tyke, I need you to make a con saving throw.
Oh, let's see.
The spider lands on you. You manage to get up your head, but his pincers come down, stabbing in. You feel the burn of the poison, the disorientation, but you fight it off. You've took harder drugs than that before.
Oh, yeah. 10 points.
You can have the spider. Right, Paris.
I'm going to take a shot at the spider that's been damaged with my longbow. Assuming that hits.
It does.
12 piercing damage, plus I can roll a d4 of psychic damage as well. So I'll do that. So 14 damage total.
All right. So the spider there, the arrow pierces through the back, like fat part of its torso. It slumps to the ground in a pool of ichor.
Okay. And then with my movement, there's only the one entrance, right?
Correct.
Okay. I'm just gonna move 30 feet up to there, so I'm at the entrance. Do I see anyone like coming in when I move up there?
You do not.
Okay. And that's my turn.
All right, Tyke.
Is the spider like on me, or is it just in front of me?
No, it's just next to you now.
Okay, I'm going to. I'll cast bonus action Hex on it real quick, and I will.
What do you want to lower its charisma?
I'll lower its strength checks. Make it a weak spider.
Oh, sorry to interrupt. I forgot to do Prince Derendil. Can I do that quick? Or
Do it. We'll do it after Tyke, since he already started his turn.
Yeah, sure thing.
No problem.
And then I'm gonna try and grasp it shockingly.
In your hand.
Just a second.
You poke it with one finger, like on the nose, and zap it pretty good, but it doesn't seem badly hurt, but a little disoriented.
And then I'm gonna get the fuck away from it.
Still gonna run up and try to punch it?
No, Stool's gonna act like a mushroom. And pretend that he's not a living creature.
Alright, so
Okay, he'll dodge.
Prince Derendil will be up.
Yeah, so he's just gonna attack that spider next to him. With his, and he has a multi-attack, so he'll do 2 claw attacks against the spider. 11 misses, right?
That will miss, yes.
Okay, so second attack, I think hits for 8 slashing damage.
So the spider pushes him off. He swipes at it, begins to growl.
Yeah. He'll probably just stay there.
Right, Boglet.
Boglet's gonna grab his rapier, use steady aim, and stab the one right in front of him. And sneak attack. That's my turn. My NPC died.
All
back
right,
in
so with your rapier, you it turns to snap at you, and as it opens its manticles, you stab your rapier into there through its head. It slumps down on top of you almost, leaving you kind of partially trapped under it.
Can I try to wiggle free? Oh, I can't move at all. I use steady aim. Never mind.
It was more just flavor. You'll be able to get out of it.
Okay. Yeah, that's my turn.
Cool.
Quasit's turn.
He will disengage from the big spider. Can't move him, but he's just gonna try and run over to where Tick is.
You don't have ownership of him?
Apparently not.
All right, Siobhan, you're up.
Is that spider been attacked? The one furthest away?
That spider attacked Tick at one point.
It's gotten a slight zap, and that's about it.
I'll give it the old 1-2 punch. Quarterstaff first. At it. And then I'll give it a fury of blows. Yeah. Yeah. And then Shushar will stab it with the spear, but I can't move him. So you'll come close and give him the old stab. I roll high to attack, but low to damage. That'll be my turn.
So the two of you tag team the spider as you flurry. The Kotoa yells "beep boop" and runs in and stabs it. All right, Edward, you fire back a. What does your guided bolt look like? If you're talking, we can't hear.
Yes, just realized that. Jim Jar, no! And then I'll guiding bolt that thing.
Right, but I mean, being a Twilight cleric worshipping the moon, does your guiding bolt have a distinct appearance?
Yeah, it glows the same shade as the night sky at twilight.
Some Sailor Moon attack.
So it's like that weird orange color, sorta, kinda, mixed in with some blues. Yes, it's a Sailor Moon attack.
I was gonna say, do you spin around in a circle every time you throw a guided bolt?
Elder.
He does this, and then he like spins
guiding
like a frisbee.
bolt. Sure, why not? I'm
By the
fabulous.
power of the moon, I smite you. All right.
Why not? I'll lean into it.
So now you see the spiders dead. Jim Jar, his eyes still open, his face like contorted into a scream, still looks up at the ceiling. Popping out from like almost out of nowhere behind you, Edward. He must have been hiding behind Derendil. You see Topsy and Turvy kind of pop out. We told you.
Well, say we. This is a deep gnome, right? Wasn't Jim Jar a deep gnome?
He was.
I'll walk
No,
over
he's
there.
a dead gnome.
Do the whole fingers close the eye thing. I'll say a little prayer for him. Guess the glitter gold.
While you're doing that, Topsy and Turvy are going through his pockets to see if he had
Damn it, I was gonna do that.
And can I try to
Make a
find
dex
my
check.
arrow in that one spider and see if I can reclaim it?
Sure. Make a sleight of hand check to see if you can pull it out without breaking it.
Didn't we made food out of the cricks before, or was that only for one
13.
day? Who wants spider legs?
You had
There's
enough
enough
left
for
over
2
for the
meals.
morning. It was enough for 2 meals. So you still have enough to cook some now if you wanted. And yes, Paris, you recover the arrow.
I don't know if we should stay here too long, though. The sound of this fight might bring more.
Might as well. Let's go.
There's plenty of things in Underdark that are scavengers, and if they smell this. Do I know spiders are edible down here? Will that kill us if we eat them?
Ah, you'll be fine.
No one is a cook.
Make
Like,
a
I've eaten-
I mean, I'm pretty sure the leg part will be fine.
make a medicine check
Crab legs.
or nature. I don't know. Tyke said it'd be okay.
I've eaten a lot of things and I've always turned out fine, so I don't really think you need to worry about it. Yes, you take some for the road. Break a leg.
Literally.
I kind of squint at Tyke and say, if you
I break a leg.
If you eat it, I doubt I want it.
I mean, you're lost. I found those mushrooms earlier and those were delicious as hell, so, you know. And I just turn and start walking away.
I can't break these legs. I'll walk away.
I don't need them. I got mushrooms.
I break a leg or whatever. How much I can carry for legs. I'll treat them like crab legs. Delicious.
Paris will try to see what's going on and want some legs too, so he'll.
So if
I'll
you
grab
guys
it.
are gonna try to like get meat off them, like forage, usable food, make a survival check. I guess one of you at advantage or both of you normally.
You're a ranger.
Sure. Try it.
Hell yeah.
Hey! Natural 20 plus 5.
Yeah, you get big fat drumstick looking pieces of spider meat.
Hell yeah. Okay, let's go. Before things come. Shushar, lead the way.
Well, maybe I shouldn't be in the front.
Fine,
go
I'll take
with
the
you.
lead.
A
Just
scent track.
or she.
Anything that might come our way.
Well, whoever's going first, let's go. Let's hoof it.
Did someone? I thought I heard someone. Did someone say they were going first?
I think Edward did.
I was, but then.
I'm gonna be
Siobhan
next to
volunteered.
Shushar.
I'll be
I don't have
right after
arrows.
them. Oh yeah, I'm almost back up all the way. That's good.
Paris will take the rear and keep an eye out behind them.
All right. So since you're staying on the front there, Paris, keeping watch, make a perception check.
Seven.
All right. So everything down here looks new and nice to you. You're kind of amazed by everything, so it's a little hard for you to pay any attention to anything.
Yeah. These rock formations are really cool, guys.
Don't get distracted.
Oh, don't worry, I'm not.
So you continue through the dimly lit tunnels. There's this like a slight like a moss that grows on the walls, hanging in different places that gives off this dim green light. Shushar says, Thank you for taking me home. Are you far from your homes?"
Well, most of us are from the surface, so yeah, looking for an easy place to stop by first. I think, I'm not speaking for anyone.
Would there be places to buy provisions in there?
Yes, so we have shops. Well, like a normal city. Why wouldn't there be shops? Just because I look like a fish?
Oh, I just don't know. I've never been to a fish city before, so
How big is your city? How many people live there?
Uh, not, not very big. Couple of 100 people.
Hmm.
Sometimes we trade, though, with the people on the surface.
Sounds like a good place. If they trade with people on the surface, might know a route to get you guys back up there. If there's traders there, they could lead you back topside. Do I know how? Oh, I guess I don't know how far they took us from Blingdenstone.
At the moment, you're not really sure where you are.
How do you avoid the drow? What's Fishman's name?
Shushar.
Shushar.
How do you avoid the drow patrols, Shushar? Is your city hidden?
Well, we don't normally have trouble with the drow.
Oh, you're lucky.
Do you not like drow?
I look at isn't the drow with us still?
Sareth, yeah.
I look at him and say, well, nothing with the surface drow, but down here, these things, they're vicious, vile. Overran my city when I was young. Killed thousands of gnomes. Anything I can do to hurt them makes me happy. Just the fact that I help free some prisoners is good. Anything that makes them mad or any drow I can kill makes the Underdark a little bit better.
Sareth, who's super quiet. He's only spoken a few times during that. Looks over at Hearing and says, "Back there in the cave with the spiders. That thing you did. Where did you learn how to do that? Are you from Roshana?"
Maybe. I forget where Shauna is.
Xhorhas. It's like the capital city of like the surface dwelling drow. He like gives you a sideways like suspicious glance and
I shrug. I have been there a long time ago, but I'll say that I'm from there.
like Echo Knights are from that's what their army is known for, is like having Echo Knights.
How did you get down here, drow?
Not by choice.
Few people down here are, at least outsiders. Not many come from the surface.
Says, I was exiled from the surface. I was falsely accused of a crime.
Oh. Guess this is a good place to start over. Nobody knows who you are down here, so you might get eaten. I don't think you want to try to join the drow down here. A little different than up top, trust me.
He looks over towards Siobhan. How about you? You resemble a drow, but not quite. Where are you from?
Don't know. Been here, been there. Literally been everywhere. More like one of those nomads or traveling people or whatever. Why, what's it to you?
Says if we're going to be together for a couple of days, we might as well get to know each other.
Not that much. We're just trying to be escorted to a better city than here.
Says have it your way.
Has the prince told us what turned him into that thing?
No one has even questioned why he looks like a Quaggoth and says he's the prince of all the elves.
Not to say
I
to-
asked him.
I don't remember anyone asking him.
Yeah, I was
Nobody
like, why you call
believes
yourself an
him.
elf? He just didn't give me a very good answer.
I think
I'm
he
from
just said 'cause I am.
Singorn and something something.
Yeah,
That's
Yeah,
all
he
he
did say
said.
because
why
I am.
he didn't ask why he's.
I
not an elf.
am because I am.
So as you've been going for hours now, Derendil says, is anyone else ready for a little bit of a break? My bunions here are killing me.
You're not even carrying anybody this time.
Says, yes, but I was carrying someone all of yesterday. That doesn't mean my feet don't hurt.
Take a bit of a short rest. I'm quite hungry anyway. Needed to dig into my rations and see what I have here.
Says, yes, is there any more of that spider meat left?
Was he only gonna eat the spider meat? He didn't question it?
No, he didn't say anything.
Like,
Here you are, Your Majesty. I have some.
Thank you.
That's weird. I can't seem to find my rations anywhere. Where are they?
Mean, didn't you get all your stuff back from the prison?
I did, and this is where I keep my rations, and they're not here. Which means somebody took them. So who took them?
I immediately look at the two assholes that are with us. Say, I have an idea, and I point to those two.
You're gonna point right at Paris and Harry?
No, at
No,
Topsy
I
and
was-
Turvy.
I know I was joking.
Come on, you two, empty your pockets. Let's see it.
He says, you're not my boss. Hey, you're not our mom.
If I was your mom,
We
I would have
are.
beat you so much you wouldn't be acting like this.
We don't have his rations.
Prove it. Empty your pockets.
I don't even have pockets. You see,
Where
yeah,
did
come
you-
pat us down if you want.
Does this seem like a trap?
Make an insight check.
I mean, it would be a sad trap for two of those against all of us, so.
15.
They seem confident, so you don't know if it's a trap or if they're telling the truth, but they don't seem to be all that worried about anyone checking their pockets.
All right, hands up. I'll pat him down.
All right, so as you pat them down, one of them like jumps up. Hey, he grabbed my butt. Make a perception check, I guess, to see if you, or investigation would be better.
Oh, it would have been an 8.
You kind of feel around their pockets, they turn them out. You give him a pat down, you don't feel any rations in there.
Probably they ate them already, greedy as they are.
What are you two gonna do when we get to that city?
Sure.
I thought you were gonna stay there, or you'll get kicked out soon enough.
Why?
You want to kill people? You're assholes.
He almost got us killed. You should have killed him yesterday. We would have got farther.
And if that happens to you, if you break a leg, we should kill you too.
We're not stupid, we won't break a leg.
Nice answer.
But stupid enough to steal, so
What did we steal?
don't play coy. Really irritating.
How do we know you
It's
didn't
like-
take it? You look kinda big. You probably eat a
You
lot.
look kind of small.
Exactly, we're small. We don't eat a lot. You're big, you do. What about that
Did you
one? The
fucking
lizard.
steal what's his face? The orc's food.
Actually, they didn't steal it. They smacked it out of his hands.
Really? I don't.
I bet the lizard did it. You should check her.
You're very. What's up? But dang, I can't think of it. Throwing a lot of other people under the bus.
It's pointless searching. They're gone. Which means now the struggle for survival down here is going to be even greater.
He probably ate them himself.
Yes, I did. And that's why I wanted to go around accusing everyone. You caught me.
That's pretty weird.
Are we taking a short rest? This is happening.
You want to sit here for an hour? Sure.
How long does Mr. Derendil want to stay in place? Take his bunion break.
I mean, he's not in any hurry.
Not bad. We're gonna be here forever.
We shouldn't stay for too long.
Yeah,
I mean,
I don't
he can
think we're
stay.
bad.
We could go.
We could break for like 15 minutes instead, or 20, like, unless someone needs an actual shorter rest.
Yeah, I'm a little hurt. I'd like one.
Well, if we're gonna cook those spider legs, we're gonna have to settle down for a little time anyway. Unless you want to eat them raw.
Does anyone know how spider legs are normally eaten?
Like crabs? I just imagine them like surface crabs. Kind of like that, right?
Yeah, they're kind of like crab legs.
Yeah. You snap a joint and
So are we doing the short rest? Just making sure everyone's okay with it.
I think we're taking one short rest, cook these, then move on.
Oops. Oh, I should have forgot to roll any hit dice.
Sure thing.
I know you guys are new down here, but if you're not somewhere that's safe, it's you need to keep
Yeah.
moving till you get somewhere secure down here.
Why are you being so sneaky about your hit dice?
See, he got more hit dice
Oh,
from
no.
eating the rations.
Ah,
uh,
I was rolling privately because I was testing a hex effect I added to myself that added the damage, but I forgot to
You hexed
self
yourself?
roll.
Wait.
While that's going on, I'm just gonna like just be off in the corner and hearing them like discussing what's going on. I'm just gonna tell my closet to turn invisible and just like keep an eye on those two the whole time. Like he's just
Alright.
gonna stay invisible, watching them.
I'm gonna stay like the entrance or like where we're going towards, and just keep an eye out down the tunnel. See if I hear anything ahead of us before we head back out.
So make a perception check for your closet and a stealth check. Is that the stealth?
Oh yeah. No, that's the stealth with advantage, and then just the. And that would be the perception.
Alright. Alright, so the two of them are sitting next to each other. The only thing the closet hears them saying is, tonight, we'll do it tonight.
Okay. I'll let that sit for now.
Right. Have you, after taking a rest there and cooking up some spider meat, Derendil finally gets up and he says, well, I guess I'm ready if you guys are.
Yes, I'm ready to move.
As am I.
So since you're setting back out, since you've had the lead walking, Paris, go ahead and make a new perception check. Still
I'm still.
not paying very much attention.
Yep.
So towards the back of the line, so as you guys walk another hour, maybe two, Paris, Hiri, Shavad, Boglet, Tyke have all kind of got farther ahead. Edward Sarth is behind you. And he stops and he grabs your shoulder and he says, "Wait."
Wait. And listen.
He points to a sign on the wall. It's etched in. He says, "That is a warning. It says demons ahead."
Demons? What? Like.
Oh, that's not
Curse?
great.
He says, "I don't know who wrote this."
Does it look like it's just like a regular, like, like just zone, like just painted this somewhere? Like, it doesn't look like it's got anything special
It
about
looks
it.
like it's actually scratched into the wall.
I'll
Do
go
any
down
of
on
you
that.
speak deep speech?
I do.
You recognize that it does say demons ahead. It's just you didn't notice it when you walked past it.
Hey, there's the demons ahead, guys. Watch out.
Demons.
Ah, so says this rock.
Is there any other route we can take?
Prince Derendil says, "I don't see anything wrong with this route. You're slowing us down. Let's go."
Well, if there's demons ahead, we might want to slow
How
down and
Is
proceed
there
carefully.
a way to tell how fresh it looks?
Make a investigation check.
Okay. Good.
You find that where some of the like little rocks that were displaced when it was etched in are still on the floor. There's some dust on them, but you would guess within weeks.
Shushar, how long do you go around this area? Much?
No.
I say we continue, but proceed with caution or something.
You don't want me to scout
Is it-
ahead, see if I can spot them before they spot us?
Separating's probably not the best idea.
Can't you send your aquatic creature to look for us? You said he can turn invisible or something, right? Not the easier way. I look at
Yeah,
the
he's
note.
not here right now though. He comes and goes.
Right.
You are such a strange little man.
So, Tyke, as you guys are walking in, you hear the voice in your head saying, "You're so close. Just a little bit farther."
I stop. I look around. I immediately like take out this is journal that or not really a journal. It's just like a piece of paper that I have, and I just start writing in it.
You cannot let them delay you. You're very, very close.
Fuck.
Mm. Yeah. Okay. I just look the way that we were going, and I just think, is it that way? Yeah, good enough for me. I will keep walking down that way.
We can't let him go alone, can we?
No.
It's
Yes.
dangerous to
follow
go
him.
alone. Take this.
You just hear him talking out loud to himself.
No, I didn't say it out loud.
It's dangerous to get alone and take topsy and turvy with you.
Yeah.
Still
Oh,
think you
sorry,
guys
what were
should let
you-
me.
Go ahead.
Still think you guys should let me scout ahead.
If you're really insisting, sure.
I mean, if you
Can't
want to.
really hold you back from doing it.
Oh, actually, I'll walk up to him, and I just like palm his face for a second, and then I'm just as with my hand on his face, I'd be like, "I can see through your eyes." And I'm gonna do the thing that I have. This thing. Then I remove my hand. I'm like, anywhere you go, I can see what you do. So, I can know if you're dead or something. Pretty useful.
Just don't go
How?
talking in my head.
Oh, I wouldn't do that. It's ridiculous.
I guess I'll go ahead a little bit. See what I can see. Stealthily, of course.
Yeah, I'm just gonna sit down and start looking through his eyes.
Make a perception check for Boglet. It would be disadvantage because of the lighting.
No stealth check? Ooh.
Would I also be able to make a perception? The wording of it is weird. 'Cause it's like I benefit from any special sense. I don't know. I guess I just see
You're
what they see.
perceiving his senses, so I
Yeah.
think it would be based off his.
Yeah, I guess.
And make a stealth check.
Would you say we're in rocky terrain?
Now, this is a snow-covered Underdark.
I was
Yeah.
just checking.
You notice in different places here, there are these patches of what look like almost like glass, crystal material. They give off a slight glow of a like whitish blue light.
I guess I'll go inspect one. So it was a crystal, right?
Yes.
I am a deep gnome. I'll go give it a look.
All right. Make a nature or survival check. You see natural crystal formations like this all the time. It's not abnormal, but they normally don't glow like this. And when you touch it, it's actually hot to the touch. Not like hot enough to burn you, but you can definitely feel like a warmth from it.
Can I pry one loose? My dagger?
If you want.
I'll try to pry one off, put it in my pocket.
So the rest of you, as you're waiting for Boglet to come back, notice that Topsy Turvy and Prince Derendil have kind of walked not far from you, but several feet away to be kind of in the Derendil's like sitting on the ground Indian style, and the two gnomes and him seem to be deep in conversation.
What are those little assholes putting in his mind?
Maybe they're trying to group up for
Is my
some
closet
reason.
close enough to hear them?
You wouldn't know about this because you're.
Well, that's what I was
blind
going
and
to say,
deafened.
is if you're perceiving through Boglet's senses, I don't think you'd be able to perceive through your quasits.
Well, I'm not I was just. I don't think it. It's fine. I was just. I was really thinking it more of like he would alert me or something, but.
If he was
Like, I'm
still
not-
following them, he could be hearing it. Just you would have to
Yeah,
talk
like,
to him
I'm not-
afterwards.
Right, okay. I was just making sure that if he's still around.
So, how far exactly ahead of them do you want to be, Boglet?
Not too far. A couple 100 feet, maybe. I don't want to go too far. You know, I'll like put my ear to the ground, see if I hear
So,
anything.
you notice
vibrations.
up ahead, about maybe 150 feet up ahead, that the cave thins out to being where basically you could walk single. Even you and Tyke couldn't walk in pairs. It would be like a single file, and you're not sure at all how Prince Derendil is going to fare, but there's a nice like 50-60 foot drop. And whatever's below there you can't really see very well. But it looks like the cave is going to narrow out up ahead.
But it's like a walk path with like bottom below it, like it's a bridge, kinda.
Not really that it's a bridge. There's a level below, but the path above, like, you know, if we're thinking 3D, the path above is like a single file walkway over it. Almost like a
Okay.
bridge.
It just goes all the way to the bottom.
Right.
Okay, well, yeah, when I see that real skinny part, I'll turn around and head back.
So either you would need to climb down and walk on a lower part, or cross this small... The actual part that's single file is not super long, but would still be something to deal with.
Yeah, I'll turn around at that point and head back. Should I get that rock off the wall, that crystal?
So you could mark you have a small crystal. So eventually, a few minutes later, Boglet returns.
It's clear for a little bit, but there is a, and I look at the prince, tight squeeze up ahead. We should be able to make it. Well, most of us. I kind of look at the prince again. I don't really know what you're gonna do. But we'll look at it when we get there, I guess.
When you say you don't know what he's gonna do, he looks down at the two gnomes and they shake their heads. One of them has a big smile. He says,
I mean, there is a lower passage we could take, but that'd have us climb down off the narrow part. I mean, there is a way. It's just I think both ways are risky. We'll have to debate once we get there. Come on. And try to stay quiet.
All right. So you guys see what Boglet described, these stone walls, but in different areas there are these formations of blue crystal, or like crystal that gives off a bluish glow. It's warmer in this cavern. It's almost nice. It's warm and comforting.
What's wrong with the cliff edge? You said the alternate route.
Well, when I look over the side, we could climb down, try to go across and climb up the other side. It's the only, I mean, we can all make it across. That's an option if we all want to go with the prince. I mean, do you think you can make it across, Prince? Having a look?
It says that is awful small. It says, of course, I would prefer to just climb down.
Well, if we're sticking together, we're all going down.
Your Majesty, you don't know the way that you came to take this shape. Is it possible it could be reversed?
It says, I'm not sure. I'm sure it was probably one of the Fey princes or princesses I've dabbled with. Cursed me with this form. They probably think it's a big joke.
Well, it's not exactly a tiny joke.
He says, what is that supposed to mean?
But see, but that was a joke about your size, because you're massive.
I don't think it's funny.
Well, I did. So haha.
You notice as he's
Lighten up a
getting
little bit.
angrier, that same glow that's in those crystals, like it's like reflecting off of his eyes. And you could see that you don't have to like roll insight to know he's seeming to be actually very angry. When you say the last part, he kind of almost like an animal, like shows his teeth, which are sharp and large, and you could see his fists kind of clenching. He says, why don't we move on then?
Sounds good. I guess we're going down.
So, who's climbing down first?
Me, I'm getting away from the prince.
I'll climb down. Easy peasy.
How far down is it?
About 50 feet.
Hand me the rope. Wait, well, you could just throw off. Who's gonna hold the rope?
Yeah,
Wait,
I
are
guess
there
we laugh
like
them down.
are there like
We could
ledges
probably
that
tie
you
it
can
off
like
one of these larger
rock
crystals.
climb down or no?
The rock looks climbable. There's not like ledges big enough to rest on, but there's little footholds and stuff, yes.
How far across is it?
To cross just walking across on the top,
Yeah, like the
it's probably about 100 feet long.
yeah.
So Siobhan has spider climb. Edward, if you're going to climb down, I need you to make a athletics check. So, like I said, there's plenty of footholds. You find your way down fairly easily.
I guess I'll go next.
All right, make an athletics check. All right, so it's a little harder for you being shorter. Some of the leg holds are farther away, but you're able to get down to pretty much no problem. All right, who's next?
I guess I'll try. I'm gonna go ahead and sort of like look over the edge and then quickly take out my notes again. I'm just gonna read something real quick. I'm gonna cast guidance on myself. Oh, I didn't know. Well, I'm going down. Almost 20.
You're going down all right.
All right. So I'll give you an option here, Tyke. As you're on your way down, your component pouch gets snagged on a rock. As you are going to try to loosen it, you lose your hold on the rock. You could either let your component pouch rip, or you could fall. Your choice.
How far down is it?
50 feet.
Hmm. Wait, don't we have an extra component pouch, right?
I believe somebody took that. I believe Paris.
No, Boglet, because you don't technically get it once you become a arcane trickster. You can share.
Do I need
Oh,
a component
this is a
pouch?
kind of quick decision. Life or death.
Yeah,
Fall 50 feet
I
or
mean-
lose the pouch.
Yeah, I'll lose the pouch, I guess.
So, as it's ripping, you see that you feel yourself falling, and you put your hands up and you watch as all the components, plant parts, and stuff rain down on the group below, but you manage to climb the rest of the way down.
Why were there ashes in there?
I find a lot of stuff.
I'm going to eat back one over Fireball.
And for the sake of ease, we're gonna say that when Siobhan climbed down, she helped Shushar. That's really the only other NPC that you guys are controlling that's alive, so... Oh, and Stool, but he's big enough to carry.
Did Prince Derendil go down
He hasn't
already?
gone down yet.
Okay. So Paris is up top with him and the two...
And Hiri.
And Hiri. Okay. Your Majesty, would you like to try next?
He looks at you like suspiciously. Why are you saying that to me?
It just seemed polite. I mean, it wouldn't be proper to leave you up here alone. Now that there's a guard down below to secure the area, it seemed like a good time.
You'd like to get me up here alone, wouldn't you? He looks over at Hiri. Him. Her. Whatever that thing is. I see her watching me.
I'll shrug and just climb down the rope.
I'm sorry?
I'll just shrug at him and then climb down the rope. I mean,
Alright.
he's not going. I'll go.
So Paris, as Hiri climbs down, the prince makes his way like over to the edge and he's like watching Hiri climb down. As you look over your shoulder, you see the two little gnomes are behind you.
Do they seem like they're like they're right behind? They're coming up
Like
to me.
very close to you, like they're in your personal space.
I'll turn around and look at both of them and say, "What's going on, you two?"
It's your turn. We want to hold the rope for you.
Oh, why, thank you.
The prince says yes. The prince always allows his subjects to go before him.
Okay. I'll walk over to the rope, and as I do, I'm going to try charm person on the prince.
Oh shit. This is
Oh, I guess I have his sheet. Should I roll from it?
Not yet.
Okay, yeah.
Roll a d20.
fight against yourself.
Roll a d20.
Yes.
I'm an active duty returner.
This is what you get for being nice to the haughty people. They just turn against you.
You felt a strange sensation when you cast a spell here. I'll roll a save,
Okay, yeah, fair enough.
just so you're not rolling against yourself. That's kind of weird.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
If he was an elf, he would have advantage, but he's not. So, he seems to, you see his eyes, that blue in his eyes that you saw before, kind of clear up momentarily.
I'll say, you'll make sure I get down safely, right, friend?
Yes, sure.
Okay. And I'll attempt to climb down.
You see Topsy and Turvy start towards there, but he does like kind of stick out his arm, and they look strangely at one another, but they do stop.
Then should I roll athletics? Climb down the rope?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, you climb down without issue. The prince, shortly after, he kind of gets the rope and like fireman slides down it, just not even really climbing, just slides down it. His athletics is very high. He's strong. But
I'll
it
have to-
seems some point Topsy and Turvy kind of back up and they say, we'll just cross up here. And they begin to walk across the upper part. You guys want to take a quick 5 minutes?
Sure.
All right, so
If you want
5-minute break.
Okay, 5-minute break.
Yeah, Chuck.
All right, so you guys continuing on?
I guess we'll go. You want to go to the other side and climb back up? I guess.
Yeah.
Oh,
As
yeah.
we're walking,
I'll bring the rope with me. I'll go first. Because it's easier.
as we're kind of walking and going over and people are getting set up, I'll ask the prince, you seem to be getting to know our little gnome friends better. What have you been talking about?
They ask about my kingdom, and well, we've talked about you guys.
That's really nice of them to ask about where you're from. What are they saying about us?
They think Edward broke Jim Jaw's leg on purpose. They say now he's trying to say his rations are stolen so that he can make an excuse for you to kill one of us next. They sound pretty convincing to me. You should be careful.
I appreciate the tip. I do think we need to trust each other to some extent. From what I saw, it was an accident, but we can certainly be careful without jumping to conclusions, right?
Sure. What do you think? Do you think he did it on purpose?
I don't know. I try to be pretty open-minded about people, but I don't read minds. Did they say where they were going? Those two?
They said they were going to walk across.
Well, I appreciate your help getting down. I'm glad I can count on you.
No problem, bud. Back where I'm from in Singhorn, us elves help each other. But
Yeah.
you can never tell with the others.
Well, yeah, just wait and see and look up at what everyone else is doing.
I am pulling up the rope to the other side
Alright, so
of the cliff.
after you walk across the bottom of this chasm, back up to where this bridge crosses over, you can climb up and... Are you holding the rope for them, or...?
I try to find, like, if there's, like, a solid stalagmite type or anything jutting out from the other side to see if I can, like, tie it.
Make a survival check. Yeah, you find a big rock that you tied around and feel like it's pretty sturdy.
Hell yeah. Rope's ready. I shout over the edge.
So you're tying off the rope, and while you're tying, you see the two little gnomes seem to come like almost popping out of the shadows. Oh, you guys are over here now. They begin to like kind of walk over towards you.
I back up securely over the rope to see if they try to do anything defensively.
You acted so
Do they
mad.
look different?
Make an insight check.
Are their eyes glowing menacingly?
They looked pretty weird before, but you feel like their eyes do look different. You don't know if it's the reflection of the crystal or what, but yeah, they look different.
What did you last ask? It's like it went out the other ear.
They ask,
what did
why
you
are
say?
you acting so weird?
Just securing the rope. Why? What about you? Guys, what are you doing?
Just scouting ahead. Looks good.
No demons around? Or whatever they said?
When you say no demons, they kind of look at you funny. No. Aren't you a demon?
What is that supposed to mean?
You
Because I have
horns.
horns?
Yeah, that they were about to say, because you have horns.
Tieflings have horns.
Don't worry, we don't care. We have a secret too.
Really? What is that?
The other one says, we just told you it's a secret. It wouldn't be a secret if we told you.
God, you're too fucking weird. I'm gonna help the others out. I intently stare over the cliff. Hurry the fuck up!
Yeah, I'm still trying to get away from Prince. I have no idea that he's been charmed. I'll go first.
I'll follow.
All right, just make an athletics check as you climb up.
Oh, I'm not good at this.
I'll have a weird stare off with the twins.
I think we keep thinking they're twins, but they're not. Right, Chuggy?
They're twins, just not identical twins.
Oh, okay. I guess they are. Never mind. My bad.
They're, what is it called? Paternal twins?
Fraternal?
Fraternal, yeah.
Yeah, whatever.
Paternal.
I don't know
That's
words.
what I am.
What you are or your character is.
Me, IRL. I'm a paternal
Oh.
twin.
And I don't know, I'm just assuming that Siobhan
That's
has part of triplets or something because all of Alias's characters have twins.
I can't think of normal characters, Chuggy. They're too boring for me to make.
I think it's so they can always be the evil twin. The other one's the good one, they're the bad one.
Yeah.
The prince has let me help you up, Paris.
Thank you, Your Highness.
And he kind of whispers, I don't want to leave you down here alone with her. Kind of nods his head over towards Harry.
I'm climbing up before them again. I'll wait for Prince. That's a bone and stuff. The whole, whatever. He can stay in the bottom of the thing about it.
He catches you and says, be careful. Just roll with advantage. We'll say he's helping you.
Okay. So, okay. 14.
Alright. So the prince alone climbs up at the end.
What about Tick?
Oh yeah, I forgot about him. Tick says, you want to give me a hand too? And the prince just starts climbing up without Tick.
He was never seen again. Why?
But he is able to climb up this time. He's rude. Topsy and Turvy say, "Oh, we scouted out this way," and go kind of scooting over ahead.
And I stay back as the others are climbing up. I'm like, they're acting kind of stranger than normal.
Yeah, I really don't want to follow these guys. I don't trust them at all.
They are acting kind of strange. I'll turn to Prince Derendil and say, Your Highness, have you noticed anything different about those two lately? Anything strange? Do you know why they wouldn't want to have come down through the crevice with us?
Maybe they were scared they would fall. I don't know. The gnomes are pretty weak.
How many paths are there leading out of here, Juggy? They said they took a path. Are there different ones?
There are two. It kind of up ahead, it makes like a Y intersection.
Well, I say we go the other way and just ditch those two.
When he says that, Prince Derendil looks back at you, Paris, and winks. Like with a side of like, see what I told you?
Which way leads the sloop doop?
Shushar says, either one, I guess.
This is all making me a little nervous, but I think we should stay together, maybe.
They haven't been useful at all, and now they're acting strange. I say we ditch them. They've always been a pain in the ass anyway. From the
Yeah,
prison until now.
Yeah, they treated like that orc like shit. They treat everybody like shit. They tried to kill Jim Jar. One of us gets hurt, they'll probably slit our throat in our sleep.
The prince says, yes, it was very sad how Jibjar died, and looks over at Edward. Wasn't
What?
it?
It's not my fault. I was just trying to help him.
Sure. Help him into a wheelchair?
Do wheelchairs exist in the Underdark?
They do.
Now they do.
They do, yeah.
Cannon.
The Drow invented wheelchairs. They are very handicap accessible.
I just picture service ramps everywhere in Drow.
That's why there's
Okay.
all the paths, because some of them are ramps for the wheelchairs. Other ones are like
Oh.
stairs.
Well, I vote we
I thought
ditch
you
them.
meant something else entirely, but continue.
That's one vote
A
for
diff-
ditching. Anybody else?
2 for me.
The prince says, I think we should stay together. We have a better chance as a group than split.
I
would say the same, but they haven't been helpful, like, at all.
Right around
Completely
when you say that, one of them yells, ooh, food over here.
Why don't you bring it back to us?
just want to let you guys know, since you're from the surface, Teak and the twins are not a good representation of my race, by the way. We're not assholes or crazy.
Nick says, I'm not crazy.
Just point out that
Exactly.
3 out of the 4 of you are, so it seems like, the majority are. Maybe you're the odd one out.
No. These are fringe cases you're experiencing. But yeah, any other votes? What are y'all voting? Stay, go?
As much as it pains me to say it, we stand a better chance in numbers. Unless they go off willingly by themselves, we should stick together.
It's 2 and 2.
I guess which way? I think we should proceed. Did they say why they chose that direction? They just left?
They said they scouted ahead.
They said they scouted ahead. And they didn't respond when I called out and asked if they could bring some food back, hey?
They haven't yet.
I think... Let's see if they come back. Like, if they're going to split off from the group and go on their own, then that's their decision. But... we can all maybe sit and talk about it briefly if they just come back here to the group.
So you see the two of them coming back. Both of their hands are filled. They look annoyed. They're holding what looks like these big sheets of. It almost looks like flesh. It jiggles when it moves. Like as they move, it kind of jiggles, and it's got a slight brownish color. It looks like almost like hairs are growing off of it. And they walk over, breathing heavily, and drop these two like piles down on the ground. It would have been easier if you would have come and helped us carry this, but we found ripple bark.
That doesn't even look edible.
Do we know what ripple bark is?
Yeah, do I know, Chuggy?
A boglet wood. It resembles rotting flesh, but it is edible. It is horrible raw, but toasted, it almost has a meaty taste.
Yeah, this is food, guys. We can eat it. Just looks really weird, I guess. Well, not to me, but maybe to you.
Says Edward's probably not hungry anyways.
You're right, I love having no food.
Well, I mean, you ate all those rations, didn't you?
Just gonna glare at them.
Well, I don't think we need to cook it now. We can just put it in our packs. Cook it when we camp for the night. I keep saying stuff like for the night. When we camp. How far down did y'all scout down this tunnel?
Not too far. It's dangerous to go alone.
Very well, since you two have scouted, why don't y'all go first?
Shrugs, okay.
Did you check the other tunnel by chance?
That way's not good.
Why not?
I got a bad feeling about it.
What kind of bad feeling?
bad.
Like
Just
bad how? Like shivers up your spine, or like icicles in your ears, or little needles on the bottoms of your feet?
They look at each other. Just an itch.
Do I believe them? They're being
Make an
so
insight
sketchy.
check.
How is it? Control or shift for advantage? I
Shift.
always forget. Okay. Not that it helped much.
As far as you can tell, they don't want to go down that tunnel, but you don't really know why. You're pretty sure they're not lying about not wanting to go down the tunnel. They don't.
I'm fine to go either direction, but I feel like we should scout a little down both ways first before.
And from down here, we know which ways is good. This way is better.
Well, I mean, I say we go the other passage. Do I notice anything weird about the other passage? The one they don't want to go down? Are there any more marks on the wall with like demon signs?
Make a
This is
perception
something-
check. But I just started remembering, you guys don't have any source of light, so it is at disadvantage.
I can create some light if we need some.
You don't see anything. I mean, nothing looks visibly wrong with the other path. It looks almost exactly the same as the other path. It just splits off into a Y, and they aren't giving a reason of why, just that they think it's not a good idea. They have a bad feeling.
Tick, would your little friend want to go exploring quickly?
I think he said his friend wasn't
Can
here,
we
right?
hear
Oh yeah,
anything?
his friend isn't here. That's
Make
right.
a perception check for Siobhan.
Wait, no.
You all of a sudden feel like you haven't had a good ear cleaning in a while. Your ear just starts itching.
Shit.
They say they don't trust that
Extend
passage.
pinky nail.
They
Princess,
say they
that's
don't trust that
disgusting.
passage.
Q-tips were not invented yet.
The prince says, well, I imagine that we're losing time. Aren't we being chased?
Let's
They
just
said
follow the
this
little
way is
Shetlands,
safe.
but
Well, I mean, they don't trust it, but I don't trust them. I say we go in the other tunnel. That's my vote. Guys?
So let's go down the line. Vote, says the prince.
I'm partial to either.
Tick says, I don't know. I like that tunnel. I have a good feeling about it.
Oh.
Wait, the ones that gave us the information were the twins, right?
Yes.
I say we go then.
Go where?
Did they say the bad tunnel? The other side is the bad tunnel?
So it's like a Y. The left is one way, and they're saying to go right.
I say left.
Shushar said they both will lead to the same place.
I say left.
The one on the right that has food, apparently. Get a little
Yeah.
more on our way out.
Because yes, we could have got more if you would have helped us.
I mean, if they both go the same way, I'm inclined to go right as well. They've at least seen a little bit of it.
So it looks like Hiri and Edward, because it looks like at the moment it's 4-3 in favor of the right.
Edward?
I already said right.
Oh. Yuri?
Well, then I guess it doesn't matter. It looks like you would.
No,
Well-
we're going right, guys.
Well,
I'm fine with right.
all right.
Unless somebody wants to scout the other tunnel.
I mean, I'm down to scout ahead if you want to wait here a minute.
I'm good to wait if you want to scout briefly.
Sure, I'll take off down the hallway stealthy mode.
Just don't go too far.
How far ahead are you willing to go?
I don't know, a couple 100 feet.
All right.
Just to see if I hear or see anything, smell something, whatever.
So after about 100 feet, you can see that there is a little bit of water dripping into the tunnel from above. And about at 150 feet, you see the ceiling has collapsed and there's a bunch of rocks. Not high enough to block the path, but it would be like rough terrain. And there's water coming out of like the ceiling. It looks like a waterfall kind of spraying through there. And you can see the ceiling above. There's a bunch of like sharp looking rocks that hang precariously. And at that point, 3 of them are going to drop down before you realize they are not rocks.
I don't get stealth or anything?
They don't have to roll stealth because they automatically succeed.
I was talking about me.
They have blind sight. They don't
Oh, that's cheating.
go by vision.
And that's how they lost Boglet.
Just a moment. Why isn't this monster in my sheet? I'm loading up a new map. So go ahead and everyone roll initiative.
I'm guessing we'd be.
We're about
Are
150
we like
feet
on
away.
the?
So you're not technically on this map yet, but
Oh,
you
okay.
still are going to probably want to do something on your turns, even if it's dashing.
Would we be which direction would we be dashing from?
From west to
Why?
east.
God
Like-
damn.
Okay.
Are we running? Are they in front of us or behind us? I
I'm
got
down
They're-
the tunnel on the
They're
left.
down the tunnel that...
we're a million
sorry.
miles away. 150, you said?
But I can't move you 150 off the map, and so I'm just going to keep track of it. But that's why they didn't have
Okay.
to roll, Bob, is the false appearance.
Oh, okay.
I
That's
will
fine.
dash then. For. Jesus, 45, 70 feet, I guess.
So all of a sudden you see it get dark.
And 80 feet away. We hear you screaming, right? Or something about that?
What?
You
No,
will
I'm not
when
screaming.
Oh, so we just casually walk there then?
I don't know why the...
Mm,
No, you'll hear him scream. I just haven't got a chance to have them take a turn yet. I'm wondering why the turn marker seems to be obsessed with Boglet. It won't move off of him. It didn't move last fight off of him either.
He's gonna die. He's the chosen one for this
So
session to die.
one of the Dark Mantles is going to use their Darkness Orb. And then fly down 30 feet, so it's still like 20 feet above. Another one that was slightly lower is going to attempt to drop down and crush you. He should have had advantage from the darkness. Does a 15 hit Boglet?
I'm gonna cast shield.
You can't use reactions when you're surprised.
Oh, really?
I
Oh,
could
then yeah,
double
that hits.
I could double check. I don't believe you can though.
It has to be after your turn has passed, and his turn hasn't passed.
Alright, well then yeah, 15, that's my AC.
Alright, so I need you to make a strength saving throw. Something has covered your face almost like a towel. Right now you're blind and unable to breathe.
Well, now you hear muffled yelling from down the hall.
Now it's your turn. You do have a creature attached to your face, but you're no longer surprised. That was the last Dark Mantle is going to attempt to crush you, but it doesn't have advantage anymore. Or actually, you still can't see it, so it does actually.
Yeah.
And you take another 7. Make a strength saving throw. This one begins to attach to your arm, but you're able to throw it off. You feel something out there, although you can't touch it. This is the beginning of the not surprised combat round. So Siobhan, you hear something up ahead. It's muffled. You thought you heard something fall. There's definitely something going on up ahead.
I don't know if I should technically run. I heard pain, right? Screams of pain.
I don't know how much of a scream will be because by the time he has a chance to yell, he's got a thing attached to his face and is unable to breathe.
I don't know how to not metagame this. If I don't hear the scream, technically I shouldn't have ran in the first place. That's the thing. If he got attacked out of nowhere. Chuggy, what do I do? On technicality.
It's you.
I'm trying not metagame! But I'll metagame to save Boglet, I guess. I'm still 80 feet away, so I double dash again. So I'm 10 feet away. Yeah, I double dashed closer to him. Now I'm actually where I am. Oh shit. Okay, that's my turn.
Okay. Sudden, this aura of pitch black darkness, because this is the one that casts darkness, floats over you. It's just this hovering mass of black. And it's going to attempt to drop down on you. Make a strength saving throw.
Shit. Okay. Save throw. Fuck. Yeah.
As this hovering mass of darkness begins to attach your face, you feel that it has physical form and you're able to throw it off, although you do take 8 points of damage as it slams into you.
Fuck.
The one that's attached to Bob's face is going to make an attack.
I'll try to scream before it attaches itself to my face.
So that's another 7. It's already attached, so you don't need to make a strength save.
Is there any... I'm like gagged. I can't cast shield, can I?
Says you can't breathe. I don't know that you need to be able to breathe to talk, so I would say you can. I mean, people can cast spells underwater. I assume you don't have to be breathing to cast a spell.
No, well, I cast shield. It misses.
All right. It's your turn.
I'm trying to get out of here. What do I need to roll to escape this?
Strength. I believe it's athletics.
No acrobatics, I guess.
No, it's a strength check, so athletic strength. That's enough. You remove it from your face.
Okay.
That takes
now I'm
your
going-
action, so you could still use your movement and thief action or whatever.
Yeah, I'm gonna cunning action to disengage and then run 25 feet back down the tunnel towards the group. And that's my turn.
Thanks.
I'll kind of yell out. I don't know. You hear me? Do I know what these things are, Chuggy? I like know their name.
They are called dark mantles. You can't really recognize them until they're on top of you. They resemble just regular rock formations.
I'm gonna yell out, face huggers, and run down the tunnel. That's my turn.
Edward, you're about 150 feet away.
Dash. Now I'm 90. What the hell is going on down there?
Heary?
When you dash 60, so it'll be 90 away, and then a bonus action, manifest an echo 15 feet in front of me, and then move it another 15 feet, so it's 30 feet away from me.
Right, so if you want to add your echo and say that it's about 45 away now?
I can't move to it yet. Well, the echo is probably, the echo would be like 60 feet away, and then I'm 90 feet away.
Okay. Right, Paris?
If I go up 30 feet, can I see any of this happening?
No, because
Like,
your dark vision only goes 60 feet, so you can only see 60 feet ahead of you.
Gotcha. Yeah, I guess I'm just gonna dash. And say, come on, guys, we need to see what's happening.
As
And
you say that, Topsy, you turn and say, "We told you."
You can be. You can gloat when we all get out of this alive. And I'll, say as I'm running up.
I must have moved one of the dark mantles out of order. Or no, this is the right one. It's the one near Siobhan. It's going to... Did I already attack Siobhan this round?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
there
think
was-
it's one of the ones by Boglet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I must have moved one out of order, so it's one of the ones by Boglet. Fly up a little bit and try to crush him again. Sorry, did I...
Did Boglet actually move? Like, he said he moved on his turn, but his token didn't move.
I mean, should I move my I don't know.
If you move there, you're moving into darkness. Like that's an area of darkness. You see an area of pitch black.
I'm trying to run through it, I guess. Let's see. I can run 25 feet. I'll run back to here.
All right. When you do that, one of the dark mantles is going to make an opportunity attack.
Oh, I disengaged. Bonus action, disengage action to take it off, run 25. Haha, rogue skills.
Yeah, it's just I feel like can you disengage from a creature that you didn't know about, but whatever. That's the way the rules say it is. Tyke will move his 25 feet forward. And 25 feet more forward. Aren't gnomes 25 feet?
Yes.
Or he'll move 50 feet. Top of the round, Siobhan, you find yourself in this cone of darkness. All around you, your senses darkened.
But I felt it's like it hugged at my face, so I will swing wildly with my staff
Sure.
in
It's
front of me.
to attack at disadvantage, it's control.
Okay. Yeah.
That is, it's still hit.
Hell yeah. 40. Damn, I only roll on the color stuff. And then I'll try swing wildly twice as well. Unarmed fury blows. Shit.
8 will miss, 7 will miss, yeah. You swing wild.
No.
Fly up and attempt to drop down on
Darkness, my old
Siobhan.
friend. Oh boy. Yes. Being attacked by flying squirrels.
This one will attempt to do the same thing. Come on, it's been a long time since I got Alias with a face hugger. It's gotta...
When was this? Was it
Remember in the
spaceship?
spaceship, yeah. You ask if you could roll to see if you got impregnated by it.
You made it very alien-esque that we were in a spaceship with all the gore and like scattered
I know.
test files, okay?
What's funny is that's not the first time somebody asked if they could roll for pregnancy in one of my games. But, make a strength saving throw as another swipe from the darkness at your face.
Ah.
But you managed to rip it off. Boglet, you could hear the screams of Siobhan in the dark.
I yell out to
What
everybody,
the
come down here, we
fuck?
need help. And then, I don't know if these things make much sound, but I'll listen and steady aim and try to shoot one of them. I guess that cancels out
Alright, you
disadvantage.
roll a 1, it's hitting Siobhan. If you're gonna shoot straight into this area of darkness, I don't normally make people hit each other, but that seems like a really crazy idea, just shooting into the dark.
Well, I'll,
I mean, I will let you try it. You just go ahead and roll at disadvantage, and I'm just saying, if there's a 1 coming up, it's hitting Siobhan.
Do
I
it.
will.
Aliens would do it to you.
Do I know what these things fear? Like, what
Listen,
would
I
be a
was
predator
mind
for them?
controlled and ordered to kill, so I did my job.
Make a nature check. Or survival if you're other one. You don't know of anything that naturally hunts these things, but you do know they can't see if they're deafened. That they use like echolocation.
I don't know if this will do anything, but I'll cast Minor Illusion in there and just let off like a scream, like point blank as loud as I can with Minor Illusion.
Alright, that's... I'll let you target one of them with it.
Alright, I'll the one closest.
Because
I'll
it
just
is a
let off
cantrip. Like, taking out 3 creatures with a cantrip is a little much, but I'll let you try it on one.
Yeah,
Like
I'll
a
do this one
focused
closest.
beam of it.
Yeah, just scream right in his face. Try to disorient him.
I think it best.
Yes. And I'll bonus
most
action.
of the sound attacks are cons, so I figured that would be the most effective.
Yeah, I mean it was a literal shot in the dark to try, but I'll bonus action try to like hide in some rocks over here. I can't really move my guy back anymore or anything, but try to
I
get up against
understand
the
what you're
wall.
trying to do.
Yeah, I'll try to hide.
Edward. 90 feet away, you hear the loud up ahead.
Yeah, I hear the loud screaming. Alright, I'm gonna run past Boglet, and as I do, give him a healing word. Like, what the hell are you doing?
They got Siobhan.
Shit! And then I'm only gonna go run up 30 feet, and I'm gonna hold my action to toll the dead anything that I can see. Any evil thing that I can see.
Again, does that count, Siobhan?
Against maybe.
All right, Kiri.
Okay, so I'm going to move my Echo 30 feet forward. So it'll be at 30 feet now. Then, as a bonus action, I'll swap places with it.
Sure.
Then I'll move forward 15 feet because that's all the movement I have left. Let's be
You should be,
about there.
yeah. So next round, you should be where you actually are, I think. Like, you
Yeah.
should be able to walk up to them and attack them next round.
Yeah. For my action, I'm assuming since it's like a radius that I'd be able to see the darkness like kind of around.
Right,
here.
you see where it stops. It actually stops. Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to use my breath weapon in alignment.
Ooh, shiny.
Did you pick that?
What?
The template.
Yeah, it comes up with the spell. I converted it from like lightning bolt for
Awesome.
yeah, I just took lightning bolt and renamed it.
I was
Put it
wondering
in
if this other mod I had actually started working that was automated animations, but I haven't been able to get it to work right. Actually, I guess they would be at disadvantage because they can't see you. But I think they still might have passed.
Yeah,
That's one of them. And then the other one. The other one failed, so one of them took 2, another one took 4.
Yep.
All right, Paris.
I'll go another 30 feet. So I'm at 60 then.
So you could just make out the outline of a mass of darkness. You see the flash of lightning, and you can tell that something's going on up there, although there's just a big dark spot that you don't even understand what it is.
Should I do this? I don't know if I should do this. Can I
Same
fire
for
a shot?
everybody can fire into there.
Yeah,
But
I'm gonna try
roll
fire
a 1
into the
and it's hitting
darkness.
Siobhan.
Yeah. I'm gonna try it. At disadvantage, I assume?
Yes, because of the darkness you can't see.
Yeah. Okay.
Ooh. All right.
Yeah, I don't know which one.
You hear a
that hit.
screech, Siobhan, from one of them. You don't know what's going on. You can just hear it.
Oh, and sorry, I get my
Ah!
1d4 of psychic damage as well. So +3 psychic damage.
And one of the Dark Minerals is going to attack Siobhan. Oh, the pain train's coming.
I am down. It hit
It is
one
locked
over.
on her on their face. As they go unconscious.
What's this?
No more
VR
yelling.
something? Is that something a yes or no pop out? Do I say yes? Yes. No.
Ike will run forward another 50 feet.
Ellie. But wanted to try to help.
You're not unconscious?
What? I am. I don't know why I clicked that. But yes, I am unconscious.
All right.
Blade.
Make a
Death saving throw.
death saving throw.
Roll. Yeah. Bleh.
So she or they have stopped making noise. So I assume that these creatures, one of them is attached to their face. This one will fly up and then try to drop down onto Hiri. So sad. Alright, this one. Use darkness. Boglet, it got dark again.
Oh God. Is this guy up in the air when he did that?
Ground level. He's above you, but I mean, still within 5 feet of you.
Alright, I'll steady aim for advantage and just do, I guess it's a straight attack.
The steady aim, at least say a creature you could see, like a creature you could aim at to see it. What does steady aim say exactly?
I just put it out.
It doesn't say you even have to see the creature. That's alright. You have a normal roll then.
Wow, 5.
Oh, you can't. You had disadvantage, even if though it turns into a normal roll. If you have anything that gives you disadvantage, you don't get sneak attack.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Sneak attack's only with advantage, or somebody within 5 feet.
Right, but if anything gives you disadvantage on the roll, there's no way to get sneak attack. If I understood it right.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
once-
my
Yeah.
understanding is. Yeah.
Okay. Well, no sneak attack, just the 5.
But that hurt it, and it squeals. Edward, you're in 60 feet. You see another big black splotch come up. And you're like, wow, I don't think I'm going to see anything to hold the dead on.
Yeah, that's true. What to do? Oh boy.
He wouldn't have seen the one that flew up to hit Hiri, would he?
It's in the darkness too, though, now.
No, but before, like, because he.
I would have
held-
seen it because I have 300 feet dark vision.
Don't you have to actually
'Cause the one-
activate that?
No, it's always on. I think it's always on. Let's double check. That's always worth double checking. If I want to share it, it's an action.
Alright.
But that's fine. It's indistinguishable from rock, right?
Only when it's not moving. But it is
Yeah.
moving. Sure. Even though I don't know that it's not 65 feet from you, but we'll just
Yeah,
say,
it might actually be too
whatever.
far.
This
it's
is
too far
it's
away.
getting late. It's getting late. We need to kill these creatures.
I don't think we're killing these creatures. I'm just gonna hold my action to. Oh. Okay. No, it's too far away. Told the dead is only 60 feet.
No, it failed. Just go ahead and roll the damage. That one hasn't been injured though, so it is a D8.
Alright.
And then it's your normal turn afterward.
I'm just gonna hold a healing word for anybody who comes out of the bottom.
What? Back up.
You can't hold bonus actions, I don't think.
That sucks. I will. I don't have a lot. I'll hold the guiding bolt. Use up my last first level spell.
Alright, you know that you're not super far into this day yet.
Yeah,
Alright.
yeah. That's what survival means.
Erie, you're up.
Do I know which one cast the darkness or whatever?
You know that it came from the one most in front of you. Like, basically the square east of you.
Alright.
You saw the other one that's north of you come. But the second one is when it got dark.
Alright, and it's control for disadvantage.
Yes.
We'll attack.
Right, you can see another one pop up, but before that, Hiri, you as you stab into it, the darkness around you, you can now see However, you still see darkness all around. You no longer hear Siobhan. What would you like to do?
I was gonna attack. Yeah, just attack the one. And I'll just like call out that I think Siobhan's fallen or whatever.
All right.
That try and help them.
And you said you were making a second attack on one?
No, I only have one attack right now.
Oh, I thought you got to attacking that your echo might get to or something.
No, you can attack from like either at the echo or at you.
All right. Paris.
Does Edward's guiding bolt go off when the?
Oh, yeah, I said it does. Yeah, Paris. Your guiding bolt. You can make your guiding bolt at a time.
Edward.
It washes over the creature next to Hiri, but the creature's still kind of flapping around. You see now it looks like a bit like an octopus with these nasty yellow eyes that the light flashes over it. It squeals. And Paris, you're up. I think you're still 60 feet away.
Yeah, before I move, I'll shoot the one I can see. And I think because of guiding bolt, I get advantage.
Yes,
which
you do.
means with Elven Accuracy, how does that work? I get double advantage?
You roll 3 times. There is a thing on your sheet.
Okay.
If you go to special traits under skill,
Yeah.
there's one of them that says Elven Accuracy, which you have checked already. So
Okay.
if you hit shift, it should roll 3 times.
It should roll? Okay.
I see 320s.
Yeah. Thank goodness.
That's the first time I've actually seen that on Foundry. That'll hit, and with that, you catch it. As the light flashes and it begins to glow, you can see the beady yellow eyes on this creature, and you shoot your arrow right into it. It falls on top of your head, Hiri. It feels all squishy and nasty, but you fling it to the ground.
And I'll move 30 feet, so now I'm 30 feet away.
We'll move after Boglet. The darkness moves with it. And it's going to attack Boglet.
Ah!
And make a strength saving throw to see if it can reattach to your face.
Probably going to. Yep.
It does. Make a con save.
Whew. Finally a break.
You're not pregnant.
Oh.
Tick says, "Don't worry, bro. I got you." He's going to fire 2 Eldritch Blasts at the thing while it's attached to your face.
Nice.
We'll go with the same rule. He rolls a 1. Hits you. Oh, he doesn't have 2 blasts. Ooh. He doesn't have 2 blasts, so luckily he didn't hit you. That would have...
Oh my gosh.
And he'll move up another 25.
Hope I don't roll a 1.
Dun, dun, dun.
Okay. Good.
All right, Boglet, you got something on your face, and it's not food.
I'll try to stab it.
All right.
Does 13 hit?
It does.
10 damage.
All right, Edward, the darkness moved.
I'll move up. I'll double dash 60 feet, so I'm up in there. Looking for Siobhan. Can't see her. Or see them.
Hey, Hiri, you see a new patch of darkness. You know Siobhan's in there somewhere and Boglet, but you can't see him.
Is there only one alive right now, Tuggy? Or
Technically, you don't know, but yes. Well, you could actually see two of them. You assumed there was three, so yeah, there's only one alive right now.
I know about where Siobhan was, I think, so I'm going to... I don't know which one's alive or whatever, but I'm going to move, like, to there. And, I don't know, kind of, like, feel around, see if I can find Siobhan's body on the ground or whatever.
So, we'll do 1 is head, 2 is torso, 3 is legs, 4 arms. 4 we'll say is the... You grab Siobhan in a curious way. Roll a d4. You pull her out by the horns.
Alright, then, a heal potion is bonus action, right?
Yes.
I will use the healing potion I have on her, then, or on them.
All right. So one of the I don't it don't matter which one of you rolled the 2d4 plus 2.
Briar, roll it.
You're alive!
I'm alive.
So you wake up and
Can't
You hear
all
that-
at this.
you hear in the eyes of an angel as Hiri looks down at you. Huh?
Wait, it's darkness though. It's still dark here. Can't see shit, Captain.
All right, Paris. You see the darkness. You hear something. You think it's the eyes of an angel.
I'll try to let that guide me. It's worked for me so far, and I will, with disadvantage, try shoot the last one. Guessing
That just hits. There he sees 11.
Ha! And I'll add my
It only
My
had 5
D4.
hit points, so.
Oh, okay.
So as you guys have your tender moment in the dark, the darkness suddenly fades and this big squishy squid-like creature falls down on top of your chest, Siobhan.
Pull again. Is the darkness gone?
Is
Just the dark. But
Topsy and Turvy kind of come walking up there. I told you. Other way, much safer.
Oh, shut up.
Doesn't hurt to to check, but we will.
As you say
Hurt a
that,
couple
they
people.
point at Siobhan like, it looks like it hurts.
Point
If
taken.
you weren't creepy all the time, we may have believed you.
What's creepy about us? Just because we're small?
And kind of assholes.
Say,
Can I try to scavenge for arrows? I'm just really worried I'm gonna run out of arrows.
sure, make a survival check.
Okay.
Or no, what did I have you roll before? Sleight of hand?
Sleight of hand. Okay. Sleight of hand, it would be 10.
You get back half the arrows you fired.
Okay. I think I did 3. So round up or down.
Normally for D&D you round down, so it'd be 1.
Okay. Okay. Sounds good.
Topsy
fuck
and
those
Turvy
things.
say there's more of them this way. Why don't you go in front? And they kind of push towards Edward.
Well, fine then, you little assholes. I will go ahead.
The prince says yes, I'd rather not have you behind me anyways. I want to keep an eye on what you're doing.
That doesn't sound strange at all. Alright, to the other tunnel. I'd rather not
And
go through the
after
drippy
you
one.
say that, you hear Topsy whispering to the prince, look, there's still crumbs from the rations on his chin.
I don't see any crumbs.
We have better sight than you. It's dark down here.
Do you see any crumbs, Your Highness?
Says, I don't know. What is that? He kind of points at your chin. I think so. That's hard to tell.
The start of a beard, I'll have you know it's been a few days since I could shave. My god.
He
You are
says,
insufferable.
you should see the beard on my King Humpernick. His beard is magnificent.
Oh, so he's a half-breed too, huh?
No.
Not some... I thought elves couldn't grow beards.
What do you know? You're a half-breed.
You are very insufferable. To the other tunnel. And it is very dark, you make a good point. From this point on, I'm gonna cast light on my shield.
Alright.
Yep.
So, this seems like a good place to leave off.